My name is Lacey, your Miss Auburn's Outstanding Teen, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Hello, my name is Magma. I'm from Weymouth, Massachusetts, and you are watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
My name is Kurt Wilson. I'm from Derry, New Hampshire, and I watch the Astute Tourist Channel.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Barbara. And we're at the New Hampshire Grass Drags today, and you're watching the Astute Tourist Channel.
Good morning, everybody. It is a Thursday, February 29th, 2024. My name is Jimmy. I'm your astute tourist. And that gentleman on the couch over there is the Ford man, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes. Good morning, Kenny.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you.
I've just been working on sharing out the stream. So
Perfect. Appreciate that. Yeah, it is, in fact, the 29th. It's the last day of February.
Yes.
And it is a leap year. So
yes, it is.
29.
Happy leap year, everybody.
Happy leap year. Can you see? We're leaping. We're leaping into March. Tomorrow is, in fact, the first day of March.
Mm-hmm.
Winter has not left yet. It's pretty cold here in the Northeast. We'll do the weather in a little while, but I want to say good morning to all of you. Thank you for joining us on this fun-filled morning Cup of Joe live with your good friends Kenny and Jimmy here. So let's go right over the chat and say good morning to Sharon Rowland is here. Good morning.
Good morning, Sharon.
And my mother Nancy is here. Good morning, Mom. Good to see you. Shirley from Glitter World is here. Good morning, Shirley. Dagmar is here. Good morning, Dagmar. It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping in.
Good morning, Glitter World and Dagmar.
It's good to see you here with us, Dagmar, this morning. Dagmar and I were yesterday chatting in another live yesterday. So I appreciate you coming over. Vicky from Hope Bus is here. Good morning, Vicky. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you.
Good morning, Vicky, Hope Bus.
And everybody is saying hi to everybody. My mother, who's counting, Mom? Mom says 10 more days. 10 more days for what?
I think until you travel to...
Yep, you got it right, Kenny. I'm traveling to Florida.
Yeah.
Yep, 10 more days, and we'll be down in sunny, warm Florida. Gonna go down and visit with my parents. It'd be good to see them. I haven't seen them. Can you believe it? It's been a year.
You haven't seen your parents in a year?
It's been a year since I've seen them. We FaceTimed, but physically been together in the same room. It's been a year. Hard to believe, but time goes by very, very fast. And so we're gonna go down.
I take it with your job and stuff. That's probably about the only time you get to go down there, isn't it? Once a year.
Yeah, pretty much. It makes it hard. Mine as well as Colleen's schedule as well. So she works in retail, and it's hard to get time off when you work with the public. So, and Dagmar's got it exactly right. Time does fly. It's hard to believe it's been a year. Vicky says it's been a year since I've seen my boy now. He's living it up in Oz.
I think she means Australia.
Australia. Well, that's what I thought, but all right. living it up down under. Um,
Good morning, everyone.
you got that right, Shirley. Hugs must be some good after a year. Yeah, my mother and I are both going to need a good hug. So Sharon says, oh my God, Jimmy, it's past time you visit your parents. Well, I'm going. I'm going to see them on the 10th. We'll be flying down and we'll be making some videos and probably do some live streams from down there. It should be a lot of fun. We're probably not going to have the morning cup of Joe every morning when I'm down there, but we'll do our best. Yeah, we'll do our best to fill in and get as many in as we can. Shirley says, hugs to you, Nancy. All right, so there you go. So let's look at the weather here. What's the weather like down in your neck of the woods, Kenny?
Okay, it is 25 degrees and feels like 18.
Damn, Kenny, it's cold there.
Yes, it is supposed to be a high of 48 degrees and a low of 33.
Oh,
That is a big change from yesterday when it was at 63 degrees yesterday for a high.
Yeah, you had a warm day. And we've all had some warm days here on the east side of the Mississippi, but now it's cold again. Here in the greater New England area, the southern New Hampshire area, it's currently 22 degrees. It is windy. The wind is blowing. We've had some trees down around the area. High of 38 today. It's going to be sunny, but it's going to be windy for most of the day. Tomorrow it's going to be a high of 43 degrees with a low of 17, Kenny. It's going to be cold tomorrow.
Geez, somebody take this cold away from me. Send it down to...
Or send it up. Let's send it up to Vicky up north in Canada. She's used to it. Are you still living with Kicking It Country?
No, I am not, Vicky. I am actually on my now, so I have my own place. I'm still in North Carolina. I'll be here at least through this year, at least. Before, because I'm still working on getting my house moved, my house worked on in Tennessee, because I've got a guy that's working on it, and from what I understand, he's really. I talked with my pastor the other day from my home church in Tennessee, and he was telling me that the guy that's working on my house was telling him that he's really coming along well with it.
Fantastic.
Yeah. But I'm going to see if I can't get the guy that's working on my house to send me some pictures of the current, where he's at right now with it. See if I can't get him to send me some pictures and video and things of it. So, but yeah, I'm about, I'd say I'm about 35, 40 minutes away from my dad now, but I'm still here close, but it's a little farther away than I was when I was living with Kicking It Country. I wanted to move out on my own, and thankfully, I can still go see my dad and things like that, and things. It just wouldn't work out too well if he was in North Carolina and I was in Tennessee. I wouldn't be able to come. I wouldn't be able to visit with him very much. So, yeah.
Right on, Kenny. All right, we got the forecast for the nation. Let's see if this works. I'm trying this new. So
Here's the weather across the nation, and it's the Northwest and the East that'll be the most active to start the weekend. We have snow in the Great Lakes, but east of there, severe weather is a threat once again, and tornadoes are possible. Winds will be very strong and potentially damaging in much of the east, even without thunderstorms. And in the west, we're watching for areas of rain and snow, and we have more of that as we go into our Sunday, as a potent system starts in the west and then eventually rides into the center of the country. We are looking at more snow coming in across the upper Midwest and some areas of rain in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana. Otherwise, Sunday is quiet in
looks like
much of
Sunday
the
it's
east.
going to be
And as
warmer.
we look at our Monday, we've got areas of snow, and we'll continue to watch this system throughout the week.
There you go. There you have it. There is the weather for the rest of the nation, and I hope you're going to stay warm, because it looks like we got nasty weather for at least from now until Sunday. Good morning to DJ's Adventure and Beyond is here. Thank
Good
you for coming
morning,
in, DJ. It's
DJ's
good to see you.
Adventures.
I saw Nick P is here. Nick says morning. There we go. Morning. It was interesting yesterday seeing the procession from the first responder funeral in my town. Good to see emergency vehicles from coast to coast pay honor to guys who lost their lives on the job. Yeah, those are some somber things to watch, actually. I've been involved in a lot of that stuff. So good morning to Scott is here from Controversial Cruising. Good morning, Scott. Good.
And good morning, Cheryl Boucher. Is that how you pronounce it?
Oh, there she is. Yeah. Cheryl Boucher. Good morning, Cheryl.
From
It's our good friend Cheryl. And
cruising is fun anytime.
that's correct. I love her pictures. She puts the most beautiful pictures of herself on her her icons with her big smile and everything. I just love it.
I do want to point out something. I hope that she is feeling better, because I seen a post on Facebook where she was currently in the hospital. I'm not sure the details on that, but yeah, I hope that you're feeling better, Cheryl, and I hope you're on the mend.
Yeah, Cheryl, I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling under the weather, but yeah, definitely. I hope you're feeling good. I hope Jeremy is doing well, and all the kids and the grandchildren and that. So, but welcome in. It's always good to see you. All right. So good morning. Denise is here. Good morning, Denise. How are you?
Denise!
Kenny's got it down.
Hello, Denise.
Hello, Denise. Denise.
Hello, Denise.
And
Hello, Denise.
Also, I saw a question to me earlier from Sharon asking me how my dad was doing. I don't remember where it was at, but oh yeah, up there above where Cheryl says good morning.
Okay.
Anyway, the answer to that, I found out I found out yesterday, unfortunately. For some reason, my dad's, but they did some blood work. My dad's potassium was 4.1 that time, and then for some reason, the next time that they did blood work, it jumped up to like 5.7, like overnight.
Damn, Kenny.
And so for some reason his potassium levels go up and down like a yo-yo, and that
4.1 is good. 5.7 is high.
yeah, I know, and that his for some reason his body has quit producing proteins.
Oh my
His
God.
body doesn't produce any protein, so therefore he's having to take. They told him he's gonna have to take protein drinks the rest of his life.
Gotcha.
So
Well, get out the Ensure and all of that stuff. And
they think that his kidneys have.
yeah.
They
Denise
think
hit it
his
on the head.
kidneys have gotten worse or something because. So yeah, that's where we currently are at right now.
Well,
Thanks, guys, for the prayers and things.
yeah, we definitely hope he's feeling better soon and they get that in check. Cheryl says that she's feeling better. She's out of the hospital now, so that's good news. Glad to hear that. Yeah, it's awful when our friends and family members are sick and that, and you know, it's tough. You know, we all deal with stuff, and sometimes it's hard. You know, it's like we say, make a difference, right, Kenny? Because you never know what's going on in somebody's world. But
And make sure.
It's a good question, Vicky. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know. I just know that they give him this protein. They give him this protein drink twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening, and he says it's all. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's awful tasting. Then they give him that. Then they give him that sandpaper. That sandpaper medicine for his potassium to get it down. And for those of you that don't know what potassium does for your system, it's electrolytes that produce the heartbeat.
Right.
And if those things get out of whack, it can cause you to have a massive heart attack or a stroke or something like that. So
put your heart in an AFib.
Yeah,
all of that stuff. Not good. But hopefully he's in a good place where at least he's got medical care and they can keep an eye on him throughout the day and the night, which is good. So,
yeah. So
you know what we haven't done yet, Kenny?
Is the cup of coffee.
We haven't done it.
So good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Will soon shine through. Good morning, hot to you.
And you, and you, and you. Good morning, good morning. We get all night through.
Good morning, everybody.
Cheers.
Best sip of the day.
Well, he was telling me that he had a blowout the other day.
Your dad did? Well, I'm glad to see that his ailments haven't affected his disposition.
And the thing about it was so bad that the CNA nurses was like, "Oh my Lord!" Yeah. So,
KXL8 brings it down, makes you poo.
yeah. Well, he had a blowout the other day, and I said, my answer to that was, I'm glad I wasn't around when you did.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you've seen him on a tear before, Kenny, I'm sure, and it's and I suppose for any kid that or anybody that has a parent, you've seen your parent have a blowout, man, and it ain't pretty. Scott, you're absolutely right. First sip of the day is with Kenny. The first best sip And then the second one comes later. And what Scott's talking about is Thirsty Thursday. Cruise and travel trivia is tonight with Scott from Controversial Cruising and yours truly. We will be up this evening at 7 o'clock EST for Thirsty Thursday cruise and travel and cruise, whatever it is, cruise travel trivia. And we got a fun show for you tonight. So join us later on, and we'll be enjoying a drink. Got to make my bagels out of the oven. Be right back. Okay, Ross is here from Orange Cone Vlog. Good morning, Ross. Speaking of that, since we got Ross here, I called Bruce yesterday and I secured my room on deck 12 for the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise coming up here. Coming up. It's in 2 years, but in 25, November 29th through December 6th, the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. Let's see. I got to add this. There we go. Can you all see that? I know it's a little small there, but so if you guys want to book this cruise, it's Helping Hands for Cruise and Cruise group cruise. And I'm sure most of you are familiar with that organization. It's a charitable organization that helps folks that either financially, physically, or both don't think that they are able to go on a cruise vacation of a lifetime. And this definitely helps these folks out and gives them a chance to do something that they probably didn't think they could do, but they can do. And we help provide them with the means to do it. So this cruise is going to be November 29th through December 6, 2025. It's the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise featuring tributes to The Who and Pink Floyd. And then there will be another band on. I'm reading Denise's chat. I'll get to that in a second. Who's Who is the Who tribute band, Echoes of Pink Floyd, or Echoes of Pompeii, which is the Pink Floyd tribute band. And then I think it's Mr. Funny Man is going to be a cover band on Stirrup Cay. We're going to have a private party on Stirrup Cay and dance and sing and party with those guys. So this is leaving Port Canaveral in Florida. It's going to Puerto Plata, St. Thomas, Tortola, Great Stirrup Cay, and then sailing back to Port Canaveral. There is limited space available. If you want to get in on this, let me get the number in the Chiron down below. If you want to get on this, call Bruce at Ocean Travel. The number is in the Chiron down below there. You have until March 24th to secure your space. All you need to do is call Bruce, give him a $50 deposit. That'll secure your spot. If you want to pay $125 solo or $250 total, you can secure your actual cabin. That's what I did yesterday. Is I gave him the $50 a couple of weeks ago, and then last night we gave him the extra $200. And Colleen and I now have secured our balcony cabin on deck 12. It's going to be a lot of fun. But if you're interested in this, you can see the prices there are double occupancy. Interior is $27.61. For an ocean view, it's $29.25. A balcony is $32.30. And then you actually can get a mini suite, and that is for $34.85. Again, these prices are double occupancy. What's included in this price? Your drink package. Total drink package is included. So you get all your drinks included in the fee. Specialty dining. So, and how that works is the interior and ocean view. If you rent either one of those cabins, you're going to get one seating at a specialty dining restaurant. If you get a balcony or a mini suite, you're going to get two seatings at a specialty dining restaurant. You're also getting $100 on board credit. All your port fees, taxes, and your gratuities are included. So call Bruce today at 833-626-8728. That's 833-626-8728. This is definitely going to be the cruise of a lifetime, you guys. It is going to be a ball. And I think Bruce said we have 30. I think we have 30 cabins reserved for the group so far. And we're not even anywhere near 25 yet. So you got plenty of time, and it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be Sean and Alana from Down Under Cruises will be there. So it's international, man. We're going to have people, all of our friends and family from YouTube are going to be there, plus the great bands. There's some cat named Ricky Rocker who I haven't figured out yet, but apparently this guy is going to be on board the ship. You'll get to meet him. There's a swag pack with T-shirts and lanyards and that, all included in the price. So get yourself in there now. It's going to be a good time. Kenny's going.
Yes, I am actually sharing a cabin with Marjorie.
Yes. Yeah, Marjorie Ambrose. It's going to be fun.
Yes, I know she's not in here this morning. She's probably still in bed asleep, but
probably. Unspoken prayer request. You got it, my friend. Send them prayers your
prayers
way.
to you, Denise, and
Absolutely.
everybody that needs prayers.
She says, Jimmy, I noticed you and Greg with SCT both have a base for sale. Yeah, well, I got to afford these cruises somehow. And no, that's not really true. But
This
I just have instruments that sit there, and I'd rather somebody bring them back to life and use them than me just staring at the thing. So, Kenny, what'd you say?
This is actually going to be my third cruise.
Kenny is we've created a Frankenstein monster with Kenny. Kenny, as you know, was the first recipient for the Helping Hands for Cruising charity, and now he's going on his third cruise. So
yes,
how wonderful is that?
And it'll be my third cruise, but first time sailing on Norwegian. I've never sailed on Norwegian.
Me too, Kenny. That should be my first time if I don't sail on one before then. Yes, $125 per person will secure your cabin between now and March 24th. So give Bruce a call at Ocean to Ocean Travel, and the number, I'll leave it up in the Chiron down below there.
Good morning, John. Good morning, John.
Morning, John. Good morning, Billy. So 25, we've got 25% of the cruise sold. Prices are secured if you book with deposits prior to March 24th. After that, the dates go up a little, or the prices, and I'm sorry, the price will go up slightly if you don't book before the 24th. So do that. And that way you'll get the best price. And 40 cabins are booked now. Okay, so I know that Bruce was saying 30 something, but now we got 40, which is even better. Excited for that. I can't wait. So, and we'll continue to talk about it. Nick says, in May, when I got to Toronto, I know my cheeks are going to be pinched by V. Yep. It's always interesting when we can meet in person. Really is. And we said good morning to Billy. It's good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming in. Who did we miss? Did we miss anyone? Nope. We got everybody. So that's good. All right. What time do we have here? Let's gosh, where does the time go, Kenny? It just flies, man.
We haven't done today in history yet.
We haven't done anything, really. All right. There you go. You want it? We got it. This Week in History. And as always, This Week in History is brought to you by Revive Furniture and Home Decor. You can check them out at revivefurnitureandhomedecor.com. And their slogan is, we make decorating easy. All right, what's happening? What happened on this day, February 29th, We're going to turn the hands of the time machine all the way back to the year 1704, where the town of Deerfield, Massachusetts, I've actually been there, was raised in the bloodiest battle of Queen Anne's War. I had no idea. In 1736, Anne Lee, Mother Anne, the religious leader who brought the Shaker sect from England to the American colonies, was born in Manchester, England. And we had a big sect of the Shakers here in New Hampshire. There's actually a town that's north of here called Canterbury, and there's a whole village there of where the Shakers lived, and all the buildings are there. You can go and visit and learn about their way of life. So there you go. In 1768, the Confederation of Bar was organized to defend the privileges of the Roman Catholic Church in the independence of Poland against Russian encroachment. In 1896, Indian politician Morarji Desai, who as Prime Minister of India from 1977 to 79 was the first leader of sovereign India not to represent the long-ruling Indian National Congress Party. He was born on this day in 1896. On this day in 1904, Jimmy Dorsey, whose orchestra was one of the most popular big bands of the swing era in the United States, was born. So happy birthday to Jimmy Dorsey. In 1920, a new democratic constitution was adopted by the National Assembly, elected by Czech and Slovak leaders, furthering the consolidation of the two states into Czechoslovakia. In 1940, for her performance in Gone with the Wind, Hattie McDaniel, I don't know anything about birthing no babies, Miss Scarlett. Hattie McDaniel became the first African-American to win an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress. And what a great actress she was. So congratulations in 1940 to Hattie McDaniel. In 1980, at the age of 51, Canadian hockey player Gordie Howe becomes the first to score 800 goals in the NHL. And in the year 2004, The Return of the King, the last installment of the film adaptation of J.R.R. Tolkien's epic fantasy, The Lord of the Rings, received 11 Academy Awards, tying the record held by Ben-Hur in Titanic. And then the featured event for today, in 1992, voting begun on Bosnian independence. Beginning this day in 1992, the Republic of Bosnia and Herzegovina held a referendum on independence that won almost unanimous support, and on March 3rd, independence was proclaimed, prompting shelling by Serbian forces. So we're independent, and then we're going to get shelled by some country elsewhere. But there you go. This Week in History. Revive Furniture and Home Decor at revivefurnitureandhomedecor.com. They also have a Facebook page. They have a Shopify store. Check those guys out. There's all kinds of great sales. And if you're looking for anything to spruce up your home, spring is coming. Spring is right around the corner, and you can get yourself some of their great brand new spring decor. So check them out, and check out one of their lives. I know on Facebook they go live weekly, so you can check that out. So there you go. All right.
Good morning, Ringo and Czar.
Ringo and Czar is here. Good morning to you. I haven't ordered the chickens yet. We kind of put the chickens on the back burner, but I continually think about that.
I actually got some fresh eggs the other day from a transportation guy. They came and picked me up Monday to go shopping, and he had told me that he had just picked those from his chickens on Sunday. So
nothing like a fresh egg, Kenny. They're the best. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but the yolks are a darker yellow color. They're just
Well, he said these still have the the blue coloring on them.
Yep. Yep.
And he said these you can actually leave out of the refrigerator for like they'll be good for 30 days, and if you refrigerate them, they'll last for 3 or 4 months in the refrigerator.
You can put eggs if you take them right out of the chicken coop. Don't wash them. Don't wash them.
Okay.
You can keep them on the counter for a long time, Kenny, as long as you don't wash them, because that'll break the seal, I guess. The eggshells are porous, but because the chickens laid them, there's some sort of I'm not going to say what it is, but it's covered with something that helps keep the egg safe and secure. So if you don't wash them, you can put them on a bowl and keep them on the counter for several weeks. Mark from Corner Clubhouse Cobalt is here. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Mark.
Popped into his live stream yesterday really quick. He goes live just about every weekday around between noontime and 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So check out Mark. Hope says, I'll tell you, it's been nice not buying eggs since July. I talk about this like when we had the chickens. I'll wake up in the morning and go, geez, I need some eggs. We didn't have any. I'll go right out to the chicken coop, and sometimes I can reach right under the chicken. She's still sitting on it, and I take the eggs out, and you eat them right away. There is nothing like that. Nothing like a fresh egg like that. John is saying it's called bloom. It's a membrane that blocks the bacteria. There you go. Thank you, John. I was going to say something different, but there you go. And Vicky's saying the same thing. If they still have bloom, you can save the shells, then put them in the oven for 450 for 15 minutes, and then grind them. I use that iron, magnesium, and the collagen. We actually put it, we grind it up and put it on with the pepper plants when we're growing our peppers. So there you go. So fresh eggs. All right. What do we got next? Let's play a game. And now is the time you've all been waiting for. It's time to play Name That Notable, the game show where we put up a picture of a notable or famous person, and you get to guess who that person is for virtual cash-in prizes. So let's get ready to play Name That Notable. Are you ready, Kenny?
Yes, sir.
That's my my game show announcer voice. How am I doing?
You're doing pretty good.
Well, thanks. All right, here we go. Get ready. Name. Let's see. We're featuring all ladies today. So we did presidents, and then yesterday was mostly, I think, all men, right?
Yeah.
Today we're going to feature all ladies today. Kenny, keep it under control now. There's some pretty girls here, so just keep it under control. All right, here we go. Get ready to name the first notable. Who is this person? Va 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 voom.
Is that?
Look at her.
Again, the face looks familiar, but I just cannot.
Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate that.
I could not think of her name.
All right, so Ross says Clemena Kadiddlehopper. Shirley says Marla Dietrich. Ringo and Zara says Sophia. Scott's saying Clemena. Vicky says, I have to say, when you do that game show voice, you also need one of those skinny long mics, right? I actually have one somewhere up here. So we got we got Marla Dietrich and Sophia. Does anybody have an answer? Do you know who this person is? She's a old-time actress, Italian. I'm going to give it to you, Italian. Ringo Enzar says Sophia Loren. Sharon says, John says, I was thinking Sophia as well. Sharon says, I have no idea. We'll give you a couple more seconds here on this one. For those of you that aren't old like myself, you may not know who this is. Right, Ross? Exactly. I have a face for radio. Isn't that the truth? I often thought about becoming a radio announcer or a DJ, but you never know. Do some voiceover work. Try Slimina. It'll help you with your diabetes. Slimina. Side effects include bloating, gas, red eyes, red ears, a red ass. I don't know. Sorry, wasn't that funny? All right, so nobody else wants to guess at this one. Where is everybody here? This is, in fact, Sophia Loren. So only a couple of you got it. Surely anal leakage. Yikes! Right? That's why we make bum pads. That's right, bum pads. Ask for them by name. All right. So if you answered Sophia Loren, you are in fact correct. How many points do we have for them, Kenny, for Sophia Loren?
10,000 points.
10,000. All right, get ready to name the next notable. Who is that notable? We're starting to get a little more contemporary now. Maybe somebody will get it.
Is that Whitney Houston?
That's a good guess. It is not Whitney Houston, though. Surely that's right. It is on the bag of chips, right? Those chips that are have no fat or whatever. Definitely. It says anal leakage. Shirley is saying Queen Latifah. Ross says Queen Latifah. Scott is saying Queen. Ringo Enzar says Queen Latifah. Denise is saying Queen Latifah. Sharon is saying Queen Latifah. Bamanola is saying Queen Latifah. Do you think it's Queen Latifah, Kenny?
I don't even know who that is. But...
He's like, I have no idea. She's a singer and actress, performer, very beautiful woman, and I'd like to hang out with her. I bet she's fun. But that is in fact Queen Latifah. If you did say Queen Latifah, give yourself how many points, Kenny?
Go ahead and go for 10,000.
10,000 points. It's one thing we can say about Kenny is predictable. He's very predictable. All right, who is this person? Name this notable. I remember seeing this girl the first time. I think she was on a soap opera. Not that I frequently watch soap operas, because I don't. Are they even still on? But I think it was like General Hospital or something. This girl was on, but I don't remember. Shirley says Demi Moore. Ross says, if you suffer from anal leakage, come on down to Butt Drugs, located in Corydon, Indiana. Parking in the rear. Butt Drugs, we will get your anus right. I like it. How'd I do? Denise says Demi Moore. Ringo Enzar, Demi Moore. John says no clue. Bam is saying Demi Moore. Sharon says Demi Moore. And Shirley is laughing at Ross. Which is a good one. So, who do you think it is, Kenny?
I guess Demi Moore, even though I don't know who that is. But
Yep. It is in fact Demi Moore. Give yourself a big round of applause for that. And I'm gonna guess Kenny is our points master. How many points we giving out for that?
10,000 points.
10,000 points. Good job, everyone. And that's right. In fact, she wasn't married to Bruce Willis. Bruce is, he's dealing with dementia and Alzheimer's now. The poor guy. Terrible thing. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable. Who is this lady? Who's this pretty girl? All dressed in white skin. Anybody know?
I have no idea.
Let's see. She was in Les Miserables better known as Les Miserables. She was in, I think she was in one of the Batman movies. She was in, didn't she play like she was like a princess and didn't know it or something? And I don't know. Some of those, but here we go. We got some people chiming in. Shirley says Anne Hathaway. Scott says Anne Hathaway. Ringo says Anne Hathaway. Ross says Anne Hathaway. Denise says Anne Hathaway. There you go. Princess Diaries. That's what I was thinking of. Anne Hathaway says Sharon. Billy says Anne Hathaway. Mom says Equalizer. Not sure, Mom. Is that a movie she was in? She was in The Devil Wears Prada. And John says, my wife says Anne Hathaway. John, if your wife says Anne Hathaway, then she is 100% correct. For the rest of you, you are correct as well. Kenny, how many points do we have for them?
10,000 points.
10,000 points. Congratulations. Give yourself a big hand. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable. Again, this is the ladies edition of Name That Notable today. So get ready to name this next lovely lady for 10,000 points. Who is that person? Any idea? Oh, Kenny left. Kenny left me hanging. Anybody know who this is? All right, so Denise is saying Lady Gaga. Shirley is saying Gaga. Gavin is here. Good morning, Gavin. Goo goo ga. Ga. Goo goo gaga. Ringo and Zara says Lady Gaga. Gavin says, I won. Sharon says Lady Gaga. Scott is saying Lady Google. Auntie Google. Billy says Gaga. Good morning, Gavin. It's good to see you. She was great in A Star Is Born. Gaga with my poker face. That's right. Oh yeah, your chat is still behind you, Mom. You got to look at it and get rid of top chat and hit live chat. There should be something at the top of the chat box that says that. So, okay. If you said Lady Goo, Lady Gaga, Mrs. Google, anything like that, we know who you mean. You're in fact correct. That is Lady Gaga. And I'm, since the points master is he's gone to the comfort station. I'm going to give you all 25,000 points for that one. I'm feeling generous today. So there you go. You are in fact correct. That is Lady Gaga. Great singer. And turns out she's not a bad actress. So there you go. 25,000 points for that. So let's move along. We got a few more to do. Let's get ready. Poor Mom. She's behind. Can somebody help Mom out? Tell her how to fix that. At the top of your chat box, there should be a thing where you can click on it and hit live chat versus, and refresh the stream too. All right, so we're going to move on. Let's get ready to name the next notable, this lovely lady here. Who is this person? She's a comedian. She's a writer. She's an actress. She's a mom, a wife, very smart and talented, very funny lady. Push the red dot to the right to stay in sync, please. The red dot to the right. So there you go. Try that, Mom. Ringo and Zara says, oh, that's right, Gavin. Gavin, you have to send one of us, Scott, a Controversial Cruising, or send it to me. We need your mailing address because you're a winner. You're a winner, sir. Tina, great on SNL. Tina Fey, Tina Fey. Tina Fey. And Gavin says, yay. Yes, Gavin, you are a winner. So if you want to send, you can either reach out on Facebook. You can send me an email at theastutetourist@gmail.com. Or Scott, if you want to give out your email address or something, there you go. Tina Tuna. Kevin says, yum. All right, so there you go. If you said Tina Fey, you're 100% correct. Give yourself 20,000 points for that. Tina Fey, star of 30 Rock and SNL and Mean Girls. I think she wrote that, and a bunch of other TV shows and comedy things. She did a skit with Amy Poehler on SNL that's Meet Your Future Wife, was a game show. And it was pretty funny. If anybody's seen that, you know what we're talking about. So, all right, get ready to name the next notable. Name this. What's that, Kenny?
Vicky's leaving. She said she has the skedaddle.
Oh, Vicky, thank you for coming in. Love you so much, my friend. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you. You have a good day and stay warm up there. Enjoy your bagel. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable. Who is this lady? Yeah, that was a great skit. Meet Your Future Wife. So funny. Oh my gosh. So who is this lady? She's a British actress. I know her mostly from her later work in some of the James Bond movies. As well as some others, but Scott says Jamie Lee. That's that's not a bad answer. It kind of does look like her, but nope. Dame Judi Dench. Ross is saying Judi Dench from Ringo and Czar. Denise says Dame Judi Dench. So it is not. No, it is not. She was M. That's right. She played M. In the James Bond, the later James Bond movies. Apparently, they're bringing James Bond back. I don't know how they can do that after they blew him up on an island in the. Well, sorry if you didn't see the last James Bond movie that came out several years ago. They killed him off, but now they're going to bring him back. He secretly jumped into an escape pod seconds before the bomb exploded or something. So, yep, she was M. So that is, in fact, the Dame Judi Dench. Give yourself some... Whoops. Give yourself the dun-dun-dun. Some clapping on that one. There you go. Dame Judi Dench. That's 100% correct. Ross did put up RIP to Richard Lewis. He died of a heart attack yesterday. Richard Lewis had been suffering with Parkinson's disease for a very, very long time. Very funny guy. Was on Arrested Development, as well as he had a TV show with another lady. Was it Jamie Lee Curtis? No, it was another lady, another actress. But RIP to Richard Lewis. But that is, in fact, Dame Judi Dench. Good job, you guys. Yeah, Parkinson's, terrible. Yeah, terrible disease. Right. It's in the script. Look what they did to Lee Majors. That's right. All right, let's move on. Let's go to the next one. Who is this notable lady?
I still have no idea.
I had a crush on this girl. She's an actress. This is, in fact, from Kill Bill. I can't think of all the movies she's been in, but she's a really great actress. Seems like a nice lady, pretty. Like I said, I had a slight crush on this girl when I first saw her. But Denise is saying Uma Thurman. Ross is saying Uma Thurman. Ringo and Czar says Uma and Thurman. Nate is here from We Are Family. Good morning, Nate. It's good to see
Nate
you.
from We Are Family.
She was Poison Ivy. That's right. In one of the Batman movies, she was. John says, I guess I should try watching more movies. Sharon says, Uma Thurman. I poisoned his fish heads. There you go. If you said Uma Thurman, you are in fact correct. How many points, Kenny?
20,000 points.
20,000. Kenny is he is deviated. Very good. 20,000 points for Uma Thurman. That's right, in Pulp Fiction. She was a badass in that. Nate says, loved her in Truth About Cats and Dogs. I haven't seen that one. But yeah, there you go. 20,000 points from the Points Master. There you go. All right, let's get ready to name the next notable. We got 2 more to go. So get ready to name this beautiful lady. This person, this woman is a singer. She's an actress.
Taylor Swift?
No, not Taylor Swift, Kenny, but you're in the right church. Wrong pew, but right church. She started out as an actress. I believe she was on like a Disney show or something. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but she is a singer. Kevin says boobies. Speaking of boobies, come watch the boobs come out tonight at 7 p.m. EST. Join Scott and myself, Scott from Controversial Cruising, and myself, Jimmy, your astute tourist, as the boobs come out tonight on Thirsty Thursday Cruising Travel Trivia. That's tonight at 7 Eastern time. Check us out. So let's see. Selena Gomez. Ringo Gonzalez says Selena Gomez. Scott says Gomez. Kevin, Daddy likes them small. There you go. Did she have something to do with Disney? I think you're right, John. I said the same thing. I think she was. And Denise said she did. If you're ready, come and get na. That's right. Here we go. That's right. Our theme tonight is ducks, boobs, and sitcoms. Motorboat.
When I first heard that on a live stream one time,
you didn't know what it was, Kenny?
I had to look it up.
Motorboating. All right. So if you said, like Sharon did, Selena Gomez, you are 100% correct. She is a Disney 33 Club girl. Yeah, it costs you money to be a 33 club member unless you're Selena Gomez. How many points do we have for them, Kenny, for this one?
20,000 points.
20,000 points. Kenny is generous today. John says it's a nice shirt she's wearing. PC is always correct. Yeah, I guess. There you go. She has a key around her neck as well. I wonder what that key's for. Key to her heart, perhaps? All right, get ready to name our last notable. Who is this person? Another pretty girl. I remember watching her as an actress when I was a young lad, and she's still an actress, but she's also a director, a pretty good one. She was in a very disturbing movie with Anthony Hopkins. Hello, Clarice. It puts the lotion on the skin, or it will get the hose again. Let's see. Gavin says Foster Brooks. Denise says Jodie Foster. Shirley says Jodie Foster. Jodie Foster. Oh my gosh, look at the time. Jamie Lee Curtis, no, Silence of the Lambs. We got to get going, so it is not Helen Hunt.
Hello, Law Jones.
Hi, Law. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Jodie Foster. If you said Jodie Foster, you are 100% in the right. And Kenny, what do we have for them for last set of points?
20,000 points.
20,000 points. So there you go, everybody. Congratulations for having the right answers. And if you didn't, that's okay too. I just want to say good morning to Law Jones and also to Crossover Paranormal Society for coming in here towards the tail end.
Paranormal Society.
Good to see you, Law. We haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. I saw you popping into, I think, Kurt and Marsha, or maybe somebody yesterday, Sea Lake Journeys. But good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. Just been lurking. Lurking is all right, and we encourage it. All right, guys, we got to go. Don't forget PMA, positive mental attitude, will definitely save your day. When I tell you I'm living proof that it works, please believe me. Make a difference in somebody's day. All you have to do is make eye contact and smile at them. Doing that, you can change somebody's outlook for the better. Everybody has a story, and sometimes the stories aren't so good. So don't forget, speaking of that, we want to send some prayers over to Denise today, and over to Cheryl Boucher, her and Jeremy as well, because Cheryl's been under the weather. But let's just pray for those friends and hope that things in their world gets a little better. Also, don't forget our first responders, the men and ladies of the fire department, the police department, our EMS and healthcare workers, and of course, a very, very special shout out to our nurses. We love our nurses, and they make doctors look good. So, and last but not least, the men and ladies of the armed forces, our veterans. They're out there every day, keeping us safe, protecting us, keeping us out of harm's way, protecting our liberties and freedoms. And yes, protecting that right there, our great red, white, and blue flag. Old glory. I love my flag. I love my country. God bless the USA, and God bless us all, Kenny.
Yes, amen on that one.
Amen, sir. Okay, we're going to get out of here. So, Kenny, what do we say?
Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, we'll do it all over again tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right. Tomorrow's Friday, but yep. Peace and love. Don't forget to check Scott and I out tonight for Thirsty Thursday. Watch the boobs come out tonight. All right, we're going to get out of here. My name is Jimmy. Peace and love to everybody. My name's Jimmy, and that guy over there is...
I am Ford Man Kenneth Oaks. Bye, guys.
All right, guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.